Hi, and welcome to Coach's Corner, where systems matter and both personal and professional learning and development is beneficial for everyone and essential for some. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell. Let's get started.
Last section of the hiring process.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And then there's bonus questions. You always hit me with bonus questions.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to cost you extra today.
I don't think so.
Okay. Is this part of your 40 hours that you work?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You're going to come in your sheriff's outfit and be like, interview. I wonder if they let you do that.
Yeah.
We'll ask them.
We'll ask them.
I'm like, hey, I need him for a couple interviews.
What is your hiring process?
Actually, that's one of the things that we perfected another system.
Okay.
Shocking.
Yeah.
It's really good what we do. So first of all, what we do is we try to, hire within. I'll just say that. We call it building the bench.
Yeah.
But let's just talk about that. That's not the case. We have it down to a science where if this guy leaves or this gal leaves, I already probably know who's going there.
Okay.
Now we'll interview and we'll do, we'll do the legal law,
Right.
or whatever. But we're building the bench.
Yeah.
So obviously, New England Patriots, you guys didn't build the bench, and when Brady left, poor you, right? You got to build the bench. You got to always have who's next, who's next, who's next, who's next, who's next.
Right.
They say next man up. Well, who's next, right?
Right.
But what we do at the very beginning is we run filters. So, like, let's say we were putting out an ad.
Yeah.
We say things like loyal, hardworking, body. Like we pile it on pretty good, so that right off the bat, 50% of people are going, I don't feel like working hard.
Yeah.
So subconsciously, they're not even gonna say that at all. They're not even gonna answer the ad.
Right.
So then what we do is we will have them. They answer the ad, and we go in an automated way. We go right back to them, and we said, hey, can you please fill this out before you come and send it? So, and we're already asking questions and running filters on the person before they ever even. Right. So we'll do things like one of the questions stupid, but it's telling. Have you ever made a legal U-turn? Now, anybody that says no, they've never done that, they're lying. So I don't. We're done.
Yeah.
We're done. Yeah. There's no. I don't care. I don't care if you can score 40 a game. If you're a liar, maybe if you score 40 a game, right?
Yeah.
No, we just don't play around with you. That's not part of our culture.
Right.
So so right off the get-go, the blinking, we're filtering. Then we go and we filter again. Then when they come, we have them watch like a 15-minute video of kind of what's going on and stuff. And then we ask them like 7 to 10 questions based off of that video. So we see if they can pay attention.
Right.
We see how thoughtful they are. We see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So then what happens is they do the initial interview with somebody. And we have some canned questions, like I said, and we ask. And then they'll make a recommendation that says either yes or no or whatever the case may be. And we'll contact the person either way. And we'll tell them, too, why. We'll say, hey, within the legal law, you got to watch what you're saying. But we'll say, hey, we think if you improved your answers here, here, and here, you'd have a better chance moving forward with somebody or us or whatever.
Yeah.
You got to watch it.
Yeah.
But we try to help. See, we're teachers. We're always trying to help, always trying to help, always trying to help. So then if they get to the second interview, then probably they're going to have a job because we've already, I just gave a couple filters, but there's a lot of filters that are leading up to it.
Yeah.
And then usually they'll interview with one of the big wigs or it'll be like a group thing. So when I was doing after school programming, we had the kids come in and do interviews.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had a panel and the kids were great because they would say things like, what are you going to do when I skin my knee and I'm bleeding? Right, I could never say that. I would never think to say that.
Right, because...
Yeah, and the one lady, one of the gals, she came in, she's like a fourth grade, dressed to the, like full on, like she's HR. And she wound up being HR for one of the largest organizations in Bakersfield. And I was like, right? Yeah. Because we were teaching. We're always trying to teach, trying to educate. So then once, they're hired, then we run them through a process. And so, there's a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, evaluation, different things. And we look at effort and performance. So we go through the whole thing. And as an at-will employee, we could go bye-bye if that's what needs to happen at any time during the process.
Right.
But we look at hiring from the top of the funnel all the way to the exit interview. And we usually will do the exit interview way before they're exiting, because you don't really get true information when they're exiting all the time. So, but we'll ask here, but then we'll ask at the end, and we'll kind of triangulate the data. But we have a very good process. So, you know, again, we want to eliminate. So it's very streamlined, and we want to eliminate getting bad people through the door, because we realize that's at least a third mindset, systems, and that person has to be good. So, you know, we're very careful and thoughtful there.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe you've talked about this before, the 4 quadrants of people, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
So my first part is, well, first I'm going to say, can you touch the bases on that? But my end question is, how can you tell someone's a 3 versus a 4 versus a 2 versus a 1?
Yeah. Well, so the 4 quadrants, you know, if you look at a square and then you put like a, you know, a cross or kind of a cross, something.
Yeah.
You make 4 quadrants, however you do that, people. And quadrant 1 are people that I call that are low motivated, low talent. Mm-hmm. We don't have a lot of those in the organization, right? We love you. We love everybody, but we're not looking for, you know. Yeah. And then you have quadrant 2, which you can really build businesses on and other things. They are a little bit low in talent, but they're extremely high in motivation.
Okay.
Then you have the quadrant 3ers. They bother me. Were you quadrant 3? Partially? Yeah. Highly, you know, highly talented, but low motivation. Right. And then you have the rare unicorn, you know, the rainbow colored unicorn, Pegasus with wings and all that, which is highly motivated, highly talented.
Right.
So those are the quadrants. And so we have a lot of little tests that we do within the hiring process that will give us indicators. You really aren't going to know until they actually go to work.
Right.
But there's indicators out there. So we have you know, like we have what I call clinical tests that we'll do with them along the way, both formally and informally, that will give you indicators based off of them. Yeah. But a lot of times, if you just talk to people, you know. Right. Yeah. But I've been bamboozled before. You know, where I'm like, oh, these guys, they're going to be the best thing since the invention of the wheel. I've done over 10,000 interviews in my day.
Right.
Yeah, and 8 months later, after we stranglehold him and threw him out, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you never know. But I again, increase the percentages, right? Take out that odd and double odd in Vegas.
Yeah.
Take it out, please, right?
Yeah.
And so if you can increase the percentages, then you have a better chance for success.
Gotcha. And I think that, you know, obviously I know you personally, but through the videos that we've done, I think people can tell that you're a prevention versus intervention guy.
You betcha.
So you prevent as much as you can, 98% of the time.
That's right.
But 2% of the time, or 1% of the time, whatever, there's obviously where you have to intervene.
Yes.
So after you've hired someone, and like you said, 8 months later, how do you get rid of them?
Oh, I put them in a stranglehold. I give them a noogie and put them on. Yeah. You just follow the legal law, you know. Okay. Usually what we try to do is, you know, even a donkey, if you've worked with them and you've given them the benefit of the doubt, and you've really tried to make it work with them, and we care about people. Even if you're a donkey, we care about you. Yeah. A lot of times they'll go like, yeah, I need to go. Right. You know, especially if they're dealing with kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and sometimes, like you say, 2% of the time, they're just donkeys out there, and you just follow the process, and you do your write-ups, and so on and so forth. And even when you do that, you got people that are still suing you. But, you know, I could walk over my neighbor's house. I'm like, you know, I mean, you know, we're a litigious society. Yeah. Say that 3 times fast. Yeah. And, you know, and it's ridiculous, right? I mean, you know, I say a lot that everybody wants a job, nobody wants to work.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. You know, said that you walk over there and you, there, you know, any final thoughts or sayings for, you know, businesses, whether that's through family, through online businesses, small business owners, that you would like to, you know, share with the audience?
I just think in the end, you got to, you know, go out and you have to have an idea, service, product, business. You got to go out and get, you know, your clients and customers or your POIs, and then just take care of them and rinse and repeat. And when you like things, celebrate them. If you don't like them, adjust or pivot. And if you're undecided, start questioning why you're undecided. And usually it'll go to a like or a dislike. But, you know, find a mentor if you can. find systems. There's a lot more. There's tons of systems out there. It helps if you can marry them with the mentor. And then, you know, just go do some more and do again and do a little bit more and then do some more. And and eventually, you know, I forget who wrote the book, but 10,000 hours, probably be pretty good at it.
Pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even you in the 400.
I think I finished pretty good. What was it, 50.87?
Did you run that fast?
I think so.
I thought it was like 51 something, but whatever.
Oh, it could have been 51.87. I don't know. I guess I'll have to look that up.
Google.
Yeah, Google, absolutely.
If you need to contact Brett or Coach, please do so on his social media accounts, email, and or text. You can find that information in the description below. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell. Thanks, and we hope you enjoyed.
Hello.